Hello everybody, it's Jo here from Aquarius Tarot. I hope you're all doing really well. Good to see you. Hope you've had a nice weekend. Yeah, and have a good weekend, good week ahead to look forward to. Always happy to be here doing a reading with you. And thank you so much for watching. I am always delighted to see how many people do return and come and watch my videos. So thank you for that. Today I'm going to do a reading to have a look at who's coming towards you. So is there an ex that might be thinking about you, might be potentially reaching out? Is there somebody new? We'll try and look at time frames as well around it and be as specific as we can and give you a little bit of advice around the connection, things you should look out for, or perhaps take into account that might help you. We'll look at all of those things for each of the signs in zodiac order. As always, please take what resonates for you, leave anything else. It's a general reading, so it can't possibly resonate for everybody. And if you'd like a personal reading, then the details are in the description box. I'm still managing to turn those round within 12 to 24 hours typically. But if it's any different, sometimes across weekends, I have other things happening. Sometimes it can be a little bit longer, although I'll still do it if I can in that time frame. Okay, the other thing to mention is watch your significant placement signs. Often people do tell me that their moon sign resonates well for them, so please check out your sun sign as normal, your main zodiac sign, but look at your moon sign as well is recommended. And I'm just going to start with Aries. I've got the Everyday Tarot deck here. I normally like the Rider-Waite traditional one, but I think I've decided that YouTube seems to get upset by that due to lots of skin colour and people apparently without, much on in some of the pictures. So I don't want to cause any upset or offence. And as that's the case, I've had a couple of strikes now for using that deck. So I think we'll just move on and use some others. Okay, so Aries, we're looking at... Interesting, I'm going to put that back for now because I don't think I've fully set the intention, but it might come out again. So Aries, we're looking at the person on your mind, or actually we're not right for this reading. We are looking at who's coming towards you, aren't we? That's the reading today. So who's coming towards Aries, please, universe? And what's their intention in doing so? In a minute we'll look at timings around that, Aries, as well. And any advice to you in relation to the connection. So it could be anybody coming towards you, could be an ex, could be somebody new, but let's have a look. Sometimes you see more than one person coming into these readings. So let's see what comes out for you. Okay. So there seems to be plenty of energy in these cards today. I had a couple come onto the table. 3 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Lovers, 8 of Cups, and 9 of Swords. Okay. Right, well, this person feels a really, really strong connection to you, whoever it is. Right, it's somebody that you do have, you do know, you've got a history with this person. It's somebody from your past or somebody recent past, perhaps. It's somebody who I think you will feel the same way about them, actually. For whatever reason, there's been a very, very strong connection. They are feeling, though, for some reason that the ball has been in your court. It's been up to you to reach out, or perhaps they've just been hoping that you'll reach out. There has been like a parting of ways here. One of you took a decision to leave the other, or there were words said, or something happened which, there's been a parting of ways, definitely. It's like, for whatever reason, something must have happened to make one or both of you feel that you needed to turn your back on this connection. However, this person's super missing you, okay? This is like being left out in the cold, feeling like you won't think well of them necessarily anymore, really unhappy without you, hates being without you. I think is thinking about you all the time. It's giving them a lot of anxiety. They're up at night thinking about you. Lots of stress, lots of overthinking. thinking round and round. You're probably feeling this person's energy very strongly. They're probably around you quite a lot, possibly, you know, going to bed at night, you can sort of feel their energy. They're thinking about you, you're thinking about them. You know, it's one of those situations where, you know, it's just on their mind. And I think they thought of you as a forever person, somebody that they hoped might be their sanctuary, their safety, somebody that would be their rock, and vice versa. I think they're now coming to the conclusion that they want to take the responsibility to move this forward and to take action to make it better. And whether that's an apology or, you know, reaching out, I think they're going to, you know, take it upon themselves rather than wait for you, is what's coming out here, Aries. Anything else to clarify around this situation, please, universe, for Aries? Yeah, you are everything they've ever wished for. You're like their dream man or woman. Yeah, they're trying to manifest. I think they feel like you were meant to be together. Anything they'd ever wished for in the past and had asked for, you know, or set down in terms of a wish and an intention, they feel like it manifested you, and that, you know, the time to part ways is not now. However, I do get the sense of however you feel about them, they also feel exactly the same about you and would want to put in equal effort. I think they think you're a perfectly balanced partnership. I do think you could be dealing with an earth sign here, Aries, but also potentially a Libra sort of comes to mind as well, with that about wanting to balance things out and equal give and take and that kind of thing. There's a little bit of a Libra energy about it. Yeah, something happened between the two of you that made you part ways. There's definitely history here. But yes, this person, one or both of you set some boundaries quite assertively, and there was a parting of ways. But they want to offer you something quite big. I think they're going to come towards you perhaps a little bit slowly initially, but there'll be good progress in this and they'll take the lead, is what's coming out. What's the timing on it? What do you want to know when? Okay, let's see what we can find out for you. Okay. Something of significance could have happened around this connection in July, but something will move forward across the winter months. So we're coming into the winter months now. You might be in a place, it's telling me, where you think it's all come to a bit of a halt and a standstill, but it's actually going to come in faster than you think. This person will come towards you. And what advice is there that the universe want to give you, Aries, when this person does come towards you? What sort of advice would the universe like to give to help you with this connection? Ooh. Okay, so it's giving you some advice to stay present in the moment, focus on, you know, your goals and your ambitions and the things that are important to you, and be present now rather than focus too much energy on this, and it will then come towards you. And it's just saying, just allow the flow of the universe, okay? Just stop pushing against things, just allow the flow and it will work for you. If there's anything around this connection which has been difficult because perhaps other people disapprove, or maybe it feels like it's a bit unconventional, or some reason why, you know, ordinarily it might not be the sort of connection that you would go for, don't worry about what other people think or about conventions or things like that. It's your life, okay? The universe wants you to know it's your life. It's been given to you to enjoy and, you know, do what you feel is right for you, okay? Do what you feel is right for you. Now, there is somebody out there, the universe is also saying, that, you know, needs your kindness, needs you to approach them with love, lead with love in whatever this connection is. Whether it is this person or somebody else, I think it could be this connection, because we are focusing on this. Just bear in mind, this person perhaps might need you to acknowledge any gesture that they make and acknowledge how difficult it might be for them to do that. And yeah, just be kind, lead with love, allow the flow of things. The universe will obviously help you through in the right way. And yeah, looking good for you, Aries. This person's definitely got you on their mind all the time. Definitely somebody from your past will be coming back towards you over the next 3 months, over the winter time, over the holidays. You'll definitely be hearing from this person. So yes, let me know if you know who it is. Is it clear to you who that is? If so, I'd love if you'd give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe, because I'd love to have you part of my channel and part of the collective that I read for. So thanks so much. See you next time. And now we're moving to Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. How are you today? I hope you're all doing really well. So Taurus, who's coming towards you? Who is coming towards you? And what are their intentions? In a minute we'll look at time frame on that and any advice as well for this connection. So who's going towards Taurus, or who's coming towards Taurus, please, universe? Who have they got coming towards them? Is it new? Is it somebody from the past? Is it more than one person? Who will it be? Let's have a look. Oh, okay. We've got the Three of Swords comes out onto the table right off the bat. We've got the Six of Wands, Page of Wands, Six of Cups, the Chariot, Justice, Eight of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Okay. Right. Taurus, this won't be for everybody, but the story I'm getting is that this is somebody who has had their heart broken. I feel that they have either been in a marriage or may still be in a marriage that needs to be resolved. It's a situation that's been unhappy, heartbreaking for them, difficult for them. They're not been in a good place with it. But after that, I think they found it difficult to emotionally move forward and emotionally open their heart to something new. That's been a bit of a challenge for them, but they are progressing. They are healing, moving away from that heartbreak, coming out of that situation, whether it's gradually or they're sort of coming out of it and are sort of more towards their recovery. It feels like they're still in the midst of sorting this out. It feels like there's some kind of legal situation going on around it, whether it's splitting of assets, divorce, something like that. It feels like they want to put this right, put it to bed, deal with it, get through it, in order that, you know, they can be somebody who's worthy in your eyes and somebody who's available as well to be able to come towards you. They will reach out. I think they may have to be, you know, deal with some of this legal stuff first, or they may just, you know, have that going on in the background. But, you know, you will hear from this person, and they will start to let you know, give you more indications that they're attracted to you. It could be a little bit of flirting going on. I feel it's somebody you know, Taurus. It's somebody you know, you may have had some sort of fleeting connection with. They reflect on good times that you've had. They have not forgotten you, and they want to move away from this situation into a situation with you. And it's one of those situations where, you know, you need to keep your phone charged, keep it next to you, because when you least expect it, this person, who I do feel you know, will pop into your inbox because they are thinking about you, and I think they're going to be very quickly flirting with you. Now, do you know who this is? Does this make sense to you? Are you hearing this and thinking you know who it might be? Okay, well, let's see anything else that can be clarified to help you know. So, universe, what else can you clarify, please? Yeah, Justice has come out again. So this is again underlining the fact they've got something going on to resolve an existing or a pre-existing relationship and you know, sort things out to come out of that properly and resolve it. They feel a really super strong connection with you. There's something around marriage, whether it's they want to marry you or they're coming out of a marriage, or they're the sort of person that does commit themselves. They're a traditional sort of family, wanting a level of commitment. I think they just see your value and your worth. You're very different to the person they've been with before, Taurus. They see you as somebody who, you know, is very emotionally mature, very solid, very reliable, somebody they could really see themselves trusting in and being with. I think they could have been coming out of something toxic where there was perhaps infidelity, mistrust, not a nice situation there. But it's like it's a very, very intense connection with you. And I do feel that they would want ultimately to commit to you, this person. Let's have a look at the time frame then. When are they likely to come towards you? When are you likely to hear from them? And then we'll look at a bit of advice. When's this person likely to come towards Taurus, please, universe, based on the current energies? When will they come towards Taurus? At the right time. The card says divine timing is at play. Okay. Oh, in less than a month. Quite soon. But it might be a little bit slow progress to start with. It might have to take a little bit longer because of this other situation that is going on. Okay, so it's going to push into next year. Maybe within 6 months or so will be when they're really properly free and available. And so it might be a bit frustrating, that wait. But I think there'll be little bits of flirting going on before that. And I do think in less than a month, this person will start to make their interest known, put it that way. You'll start to know they're interested. They will appear in your inbox here with the 8 of Wands, or in your messages or your WhatsApp or whatever it is that you use to communicate. They will reach out. Could even be something like, I don't know, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. They've gone and found you. They've found a way to communicate with you, even if they don't have your number. And I do think it's somebody who has been around your community, somebody that you're aware of, that you kind of know. And so, you know, they've noticed you, they're attracted to you, and they will, you know, start to reach out and come towards you. There's some sort of history there between the two of you, or knowing of each other at the very least. Okay. Any bit of advice then for Taurus, please, universe? Some advice for Taurus? Yeah, if you're feeling a bit stressed, sort of check in with yourself and notice how you're feeling and where that might be coming from, and try and release any tensions. Do what you can to relax, clear your mind. Yeah, have some fun, make some time to have some fun. I think there's been some stressful times going on for you, and I think that maybe that's some advice for this connection as well. Just take the time to have some fun, get to know each other in a fairly light-hearted way. Sometimes the universe is also saying, you know, believe in yourself, know your worth, know your value, take the chances based on that, because to reach your dreams, you know, you need to take a little bit of action to help the universe along. Even if the universe doesn't immediately open that door, but pushes you through a slightly different channel to get you what you need, taking action in the first instance will be important for you. So take that chance. If you think this person might be the one for you, don't be scared, just go for it and see what happens from there. Okay, if it's somebody that you need to forgive, the universe is advising you to forgive and move on. It could be something from your past that you do need to relinquish, make peace with, let go, in order to allow this to come in. The universe also wants to tell you, Taurus. So I hope that was helpful. Please do Give me a like if the video of the reading was helpful to you and enjoyable. If there's any kind of accuracy around it for you and you would be willing to share, would love to hear that. And yes, thank you for stopping by. Please make sure you're subscribed. I have so many people watching me who are not subscribed, so it would be lovely to change that around and have a bigger balance of people subscribed and not subscribed. And yeah, I'll see you next time, Taurus. Right, so excuse me, frog in my throat. Now we're moving on to Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. I hope all is well with you. So we're looking at who's coming towards you. Ooh, okay. Ooh, a couple of cards fallen onto the table already for you. Okay, ooh, okay, the King of Cups came out first, then we've got the Devil, we've got the Nine of Wands. Gemini, you're dealing with a Capricorn. Nine of Wands, Page of Cups. Three of Cups, Temperance. Or the Fool. And the Empress. Okay, Gemini. Well, this person, I've got a feeling that this person is a loving person. There's a loving relationship with this person. I think there's something to do with you've got friends in common. There's people that perhaps you both know. There's some kind of connection here with other people, you know, friends of friends or something like that. You might meet in a social setting. There's somebody who enjoys having fun, somebody you like socializing with. It feels like this person might be taking a bit of a pause because they are somebody who likes to reflect and think things through before they take any action. So they may be taking that time just to, you know, observe the situation, think about their feelings, think about what they want to do going forward. But their intuition is actually drawing them really strongly towards you. They've got their guard up. I think they've had some problems in the past with relationships. I think they may also have children from another relationship, or having children is on their mind, or you know, having responsibility for children is on their mind. And they may feel they can't offer you too much on the basis that they have other responsibilities. But it feels like with the Fool card here, their intuition is going to strongly pull them through and past any barriers or guards they might have up around the fact that there are children, or, you know, there's a family situation which might be getting or may be there, and they may potentially see as a barrier. So either somebody coming back towards you, Gemini, or somebody who wants to take things forward further. I do think somebody you're aware of, or it just could be somebody new who comes out of the blue, but it shows themselves as a very solid, stable, loving person. Yeah, but I do think there's some kind of social connection there. Anything else you can clarify for Gemini, please, universe? In a minute we'll look at the time frame for this person coming towards you, Gemini. Somebody that thinks the absolute world of you, but has taken some time out to go within themselves to reflect on what it is they want. There's been some sort of conflict, but they see you as somebody very passionate, a leader, somebody who knows what they want and will take action, Gemini. Do think there could very well be an earth sign that you are dealing with. Okay. Yeah, perfect match though. Perfect match, and somebody that you could have a very, I think, abundant relationship with. You know, you almost a bit of a power couple going on, okay, in this, or potential in this connection. Okay, let's have a look at the time frame then for this person coming towards you. What's the time frame, please, for Gemini and the person? Stop obsessing first and it will come towards you. And once you do stop obsessing, it could be really quick as tomorrow, okay? As quick as tomorrow. And something of significance happened in August in relation to this connection. So August was what, a couple of months ago now? Think back and think who that might be. Let me know in the comments. Who is this person? Yeah, August and September have been pivotal or interesting months in relation to this connection. So yeah, somebody that you do know, I feel. Yeah. And there's something of significance around the colour yellow. Does that mean anything to anybody? But yellow is definitely coming through very strongly to me here. Do they like the colour yellow? Is there something around yellow? Have they given you yellow flowers, or something you notice about them that is the colour yellow? I'm going to pull some advice for you with this connection before we move on to the next sign. Okay. What's the advice, please, for Gemini? Advice for Gemini in relation to this person coming towards them, please, universe. Okay, lead with love. This person's really, really special. Okay, so they're worth treating with loving care. The advice is also that you have a beautiful light inside of you. You've got lovely, beautiful qualities. Don't hide them. Don't push them down. Let them be seen. It says you have such a bright light inside, and stop dimming it. Okay, that's advice to you. Also, stay present, stay mindful. Yeah, be forgiving, be loving. This person is special. Okay, this person is special is what the universe wants to say. Okay, right, so we're moving on to Cancer now. Thank you for joining me, Gemini. Please do drop me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, the reading. And please subscribe. Okay, right, Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. Hope you're all right. We're looking at the person coming towards you, Cancer. Let's see who is making their way towards you. What are their intentions? Is it somebody new? Is it someone you already know? Have you got a couple of people around you? Let's find out. Okay, so any messages for the highest good of Cancer, please, universe? What would it help them to know, be aware of? Yeah. For their highest good, clarity, peace, wisdom and understanding, please, universe, for Cancer. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we've got the 9 of Wands. We've got the Hanged Man, the 4 of Pentacles, the Chariot, 3 of Swords, Tower, 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Okay. Okay, I feel this is somebody that you know. I often get people that from people's past coming in. It seems to strongly come through to me. So there's somebody from your past that you already know. Something went super wrong with this person. There was a tower moment between the two of you. Things came crashing to a halt or just did not work. I don't know if there was a suggestion of somebody cheating, something else being involved, a bit of jealousy, somebody having their barriers and their guards up, perhaps bringing past traumas into a connection. But they have been reflecting on things. They're seeing things a little bit differently now, Cancer, whether they're realising that perhaps they were being a bit possessive and a bit jealous, and it led to a mistrustful situation, and that never really goes well, does it, when there's a lack of trust? Trust is really important. They might have had a lot going on in their lives, overburdened with family pressures, stresses of life, needing to move house, or, you know, shouldering a lot of burdens, whatever it might be. But through all of that, they haven't sort of let go of the thought of you. They still feel that they want to be with you. A little bit possessive, a little bit jealous still, but in a way that, you know, they don't want to let you go more than anything else now. They've reflected, perhaps they've seen that their behaviours were a little bit unreasonable, and they want to do what they can to close out the distance between you. So I do feel they are going to come towards you with that in mind. They might travel to see you. Could have something to do with their car is significant in this connection. There could have been a car problem, a new car, inviting you to drive you somewhere, or using their car to come and see you. Could even be air travel as well. This person's still somebody who is a bit guarded. They need to self-protect a little bit, so just be aware of that, because it can actually you know, sabotage a connection, cause a problem. Just watch out for that behaviour. Anything else for Cancer? Hangman has come out a second time, so this person's really reflecting, really thinking things through and seeing them from another perspective. They've realised that actually by accusing you of things or assuming things were going to go wrong, it's kind of made them go wrong. They know that. They're seeing that now. Okay, they're seeing that error. Yeah, they want a relationship with you. However you feel about them, it's very mutual. They feel the same way back towards you. Yeah, they're missing you. They're really, really missing you. Okay. Well, when is this person going to come towards you? What's the timing of it? What's the timing of this person coming towards Cancer, Aries universe? Okay, there was something of significance over the course of the summer into September. Okay, during November, you will hear from this person. They will start to come towards you. It might take a while to get this relationship really going. It might be a bit of a one step forward, two steps back for a while. So it might take a bit of a while is what the universe is saying. So you might have to be patient. Just know that if it's what you want. And then any more advice for you in terms of this connection? Any advice for Cancer, please? Focus on the good things. Your thoughts become things, okay? That's what, you know, there's a magician here. You are manifesting. Just know that. Your thoughts, feelings, intentions, they do affect what you manifest in your life. Okay. It's also okay to be happy if there's something around this connection where you're feeling like it's going to upset people, or there's, you know, something else to consider. It's okay for you to be happy. Think of yourself as well, as the universe is saying. Listen and act on your inner voice. Your intuition will guide you on this. It's also saying when something excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Could there be an element of you having your guard up as well here, Cancer? So if so, then there's some suggestion and guidance here to maybe put that aside if you can manage to, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy the connection and enjoy where it might take you. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Please do like the video, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. All helps my channel tremendously, and I appreciate all the support you give me, so thank you, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Now on to Leo. Welcome, Leo. Using the wrong deck. We're looking at who's coming towards you, Leo. So Could be somebody from your past, could be somebody new, could be more than one person, we'll find out. But messages for Leo, please, to give them peace, clarity, wisdom, understanding, please, around the next person or people who will be reaching out, coming towards Leo, please, universe. Leo, in a minute, we're going to look at time frames around this, and also any advice as well in relation to this connection that the universe might want to give you. All right, 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Sun, that's you, Leo, I think. The High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. Okay. Okay, well, this person, Leo, sees you as a... they see that there's a choice going forward for them. Okay, with the 2 of Wands, there's 2 paths that this person could take, right? They could go towards you, and that's what I think they want to do. Or there's another option, which is something I think they've been turning their back on more. And actually want to sort of turn the other direction, come towards you. They feel that you've got a lovely sunshiny energy. You make them happy. Their focus is on you. Okay, they're less focused on something that's been in their past, and they're now more focused on you. They've got a barrier up at the moment. They feel like they need to sort of keep you out for some reason. And there's a bit of a barricade in terms of, there's definitely some silence, lack of communication around a certain topic. But there's a huge amount of attraction, and that's very tempting to them, and it does make them sort of overcome that and come towards you. There's a lot of chemistry there with the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of love, actually. Somebody who actually does want stable love. I think they see you as somebody that's really, really worthy of their attention, their time, somebody they want to be with, and actually they think about living with you. They think about a stable household, home, family with you. There's something potentially around children as well. Do one or both of you have some children is coming out here. So hopefully you know who this person is. Do let me know if it makes sense. Anything else to clarify for Leo, please, universe? Who is coming towards Leo? Somebody who is missing you, feeling like there's maybe been a little problem between you, or they haven't seen you for a while, or when they don't see you, they do miss you, or they tell you, if they told you recently that they miss you. Yeah. I'm getting power couple vibes off this. Somebody who, you know, you could have a really safe, stable future with. This is a very safe and stable person, okay? What else is coming out here, please, universe? Yeah, very anxious about this. You're on their mind. They feel like they need to do right by you, or don't know what to do next. Causing them a bit of anxiety, okay? Yeah, they're definitely looking ahead to the future. There's somebody who plans ahead, looks ahead. They're looking ahead, and they're looking ahead towards you and what they want for the future with you. Okay, but let's see about the time frame for this. Time frame for this person coming towards Leo, please, universe. What can you share? What's the time frame for this person coming towards Leo? Yeah, stop hyper-focusing on it. Okay, it's not going to be immediate. Stop waiting. It keeps coming out. Don't keep waiting on it, okay? Don't give it too much attention. The energy will then repel it from you. Something has happened over the summer with this connection. It will be continuing into the winter. Have you been wearing red? Have you worn a red lipstick or worn a red dress or a red tie or had something? Yeah, stop waiting, stop obsessing, stop thinking about it. All those messages keep coming out, helping you to know whether it's your person though. Has there been something around the colour red? Did they compliment you when you wore red? Is there something around red anyway? Yeah, just try and chill out, take a break for yourself. Don't you get anxious and worried about this. Let it flow as it's going to. Yeah, I think it will. I think this connection's just continuing on, but it might be a few months before it can really get going in any kind of earnest, is what's coming out. Yeah, but I do think you will spend time together over the festive season, has just come out there. So yeah. Okay, Leo, I hope that was helpful. Oh, actually, sorry, we want some advice, don't we? What's the advice for Leo in this connection, please, universe? What's the advice for Leo? Right. Open your heart to whatever it is that's going on. Let it in. If you're being a bit, yeah. Stay present. Stop worrying about what's gone before. Stop worrying about what's happening ahead. Enjoy the moment. Okay. The past is gone. The future hasn't happened yet, so don't worry about that. Just think about the now. Okay. Yeah. Have faith. The universe will make things work well for you. Set your intention, know what you want, relax, let it go, let it come in for you, is the advice. Okay, Leo. Well, thank you for joining me. So good to see you. Please do like the video, please share it. Please do come back and find me again. I do have so many people watching who are not subscribed, and I say it every single video. Would be so lovely to have you on board if you feel that you would like to just hit that subscribe button and yeah, join the channel, set that intention that you'd like to be part of the collective I am reading for. Okay, thank you, Leo, and I will see you next time. So now we are looking at Virgo. Oops, welcome Virgo. I hope you are doing well. I like the sign Virgo. Both of my parents were Virgos, and two Virgos together made a perfect match, interestingly. Absolutely loved, the biggest love story ever, my parents. So two Virgos together. Very clever sign, very clever. If anybody I've ever come across who's a Virgo, not that other people are not clever, but they've always been very intelligent. So anyway, Virgo. Who's coming towards Virgo, please, universe? Who is coming towards Virgo? I'm going to take that as a split. Let's have a look. Is it somebody from the past? Somebody new? Oh, somebody who's currently feeling quite defeated. We've got the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. Okay. I think there's somebody around you, Virgo, who's been a bit flirty with you. I think they've kind of let you know they're a bit interested, but they haven't really done a lot to properly come towards you, or you kind of caught each other's attention. There's somebody around you who's just sort of lurking there, I feel, in the periphery of your life. This person has kind of recently hit a rock bottom. They've had a terrible time in their personal life. They've had conflicts going on, people not treating them well. They have been focusing on their work a lot. It could be somebody you work with, but they've been really focusing on work to try and get them through whatever it is that's been happening for them. Sometimes that's a coping mechanism, isn't it? I think this person does work hard. I think they're going to come towards you and make you a little offer. They might suggest that you go out and, you know, have a drink together, a coffee together, lunch together, a little walk, something like that. give you a little gift, give you a little token, or a little bit of a verbal offering even to let you know they're interested. They want, you know, to get to know you better. They want to start up a new relationship, get some excitement in their life, you know, some passion, and I think they've sort of really noticed you and do want to come towards you. So they have been affected by whatever's gone on in their past. It makes them feel a little bit less than worthy, less sure of themselves. They wonder if they are lovable and they are worthy, you know, that they have those doubts about themselves. But they really are working on their goals for the future. They've set out their intentions for what they want to achieve and what they want to do. And they're not quite there yet. And so I think that also the money side of things might be affecting how they see themselves, if you know what I mean. They haven't quite made it as well as they want to, but they do have goals, ambitions. They're working hard on it. Very solid person. You might be dealing with an earth sign. Well, Virgo, you are an earth sign. Is it another earth sign? I do feel like, you know, you might be dealing with another earth sign here. Try not to overthink things, I would say, because or this person needs to try not to overthink things. What else can you clarify, please, around who's coming towards Virgo, universe? Who is coming towards Virgo, please? You've got the Fool, you've got the Moon. Oh, this person, all of their intuition is drawing them towards you. They really like you. They might be hiding their feelings a little bit. But they want a relationship where it's sort of mutual and equal energies and things like that. I don't think they've had that before. So they'd be looking for you to reciprocate. They might need you to encourage them a little bit when they do show you some attention. Their communication's going to be coming in when they're ready to communicate. I think they're quite silent maybe at the moment. They're a little bit halted in their communication. But once they start, I think it's really going to come in quite quickly. But let's have a look at time. How quickly or when is this person going to come towards Virgo, please, universe? How quickly is this person coming in? Okay, I think you met them across the summer, but it just wasn't the right timing. I think there could be marriage between you, but more than a year away, a long time away. Yeah, just allow it to come in when it's ready, essentially. But the festive time period and December has both shown itself to me. So something will progress over the winter, I feel. But in terms of a real partnership and maybe a commitment, it's a little bit longer. It's at least a year is coming out there. Let's have a look at some advice for you then, Virgo. Universe, what's the advice for Virgo, please? The advice for Virgo. Okay, it's saying trust your intuition, essentially. You know the answers here. Okay, so stop looking outside, you know, maybe looking to other people to tell you what the answer might be. You know it in your heart, you know it in your gut. Trust your gut. Your intuition will never fail you. Don't forget as well how resilient you are. Don't get frightened of doing things or think about the past that's gone on. You're resilient. You always bounce back. You can cope with a lot. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. Okay, you're going to be fine. You'll always be fine. Okay. Enjoy your life. Okay, it's valuable. It's something you've been given to enjoy. Don't forget that. Enjoy it. Yeah, and there'll be signs around you as well, Virgo. You're probably going to be seeing like 11:11, or you know, 222, whatever it might be. Look out for those signs. They're angel signs, letting you know to take notice of that moment, that you're on the right path. Watch out for that. Have you been seeing any signs? What are they? I would love to hear that. Are they, you know, are they numerical? Are they just things that you keep seeing at a certain time? There's patterns and synchronicities around you. Yeah, like I said, take notice. They are signs and symbols from guides, the universe, to let you know they are with you, and it's a moment to just take notice of. Okay, well, Virgo, that was your reading. Do hope it was helpful. Please drop me a like, a thumbs up if you did enjoy the reading. It was a pleasure to do it for you. And if you'd like to subscribe, you're not already subscribed, please do so. I would so appreciate having you part of my channel and having you part of the collective that I read for. Okay, and I look forward to seeing you again. So moving on now to Libra. Welcome, Libra. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So Libra, who's coming towards you? Who is coming towards you? In a minute, we're going to have a look at a time frame around it as well, and any advice around this connection. But for now, universe, what would it help Libra to know in terms of who is coming towards them, please? Is it somebody new, somebody from the past? Who is it? Using the Everyday Tarot here, the purple one. Nice little deck. Fits nicely in the hand because it's a little bit smaller. Right, we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Seven of Wands. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Queen of Wands, High Priestess, Four of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Okay. I think this person, this might be a Libra. I think you might have two people coming towards you, actually. So there's one person who is attractive because they are assertive, a strong character, a strong personality, but they're also very loving. They've got a huge amount of depth of love, but they are quite outspoken, and they're quite they set boundaries and they hold them, and that makes them feel like a safe person. Okay, the other person is attractive in a different way. They're more traditionally beautiful, attractive, got this air about them that just draws you in. Super attractive. They don't say a lot to you, they're not communicating much, but they're around you. This person, I think you'd have more security and stability with. The previous person, the other person, I feel you'd have more emotional love with. One would be more around money and security, and one would be more around love. So watch out for that. The super attractive one, the one that really sort of draws you in terms of that chemistry and beauty, traditional beauty in the traditional sense, that person will be the one that you would have a nice house with, maybe, and that, you know, you would have money with. The other one, the one that's quite bubbly, outspoken, is about their personality more than traditional beauty, but they are attractive because of it, because they hold the line on things, and they are, you know, strong but very loving. And I just think this is the person that would be, you'd have the most emotional fulfillment with. There's the love there, the connection there, and that, you know, would do anything for you, absolutely anything for you, and would ride the waves of life with you, ups and downs, through everything. So yeah, two people, Libra. Anything else and you can share, please, universe, around these two people coming in towards Libra? Libra, do you know who these two people are? Are they going to be completely new to you? Do you know who either of them is? Okay. One of them is somebody that will come towards you when something else ends. Now it's either something you need to fully finish yourself, or something that comes to an end for them. Queen of Wands is here, coming out again. Maybe it's that person. That person's really going to catch your eye and catch your attention, but be wary of that, because I'm not sure this person, I mean, you still could have a really good outcome with this person, but I think the love, like I said, is going to be with somebody different. You might end up having a choice, okay? And it might put you through some ups and some downs, but there's one person that will sort of you'll progress with more, and that's down partly to your own choice, okay? So you'll know what's right for you, just go with that. What's about the timings on this, please, universe? When is this person going to come towards Libra? When are these people coming towards Libra? And can we distinguish between the two, please? Right, okay, so the person who I feel is going to draw you in, and from an attraction, a beauty point of view, that's going to be sort of October, November time. The other person is going to take a little bit longer, okay? You might have some ups and downs with this person first. This second person is going to take a while, but if you end up perhaps having this next person, and it not working out, no, there's somebody hot on the heels, okay? By the time we get to February next year, in the spring, that person will be around you. Yeah, the next person that will be the really, really loving person, and the one that I think will bring you emotional fulfillment, that person will be on their way in, okay? Any advice, please, universe? Advice for Libra. Don't feel guilty. If there's something you're feeling guilty about, let that go. Okay, it doesn't do you any good. It doesn't help anything. It's in the past. Maybe learn from it, but let it go. Okay, stop letting it hurt you, torment you. Don't try and carry the world on your shoulders. Okay, just stop overthinking, criticizing yourself. Be kind to yourself. All right. Okay, bet on yourself, take chances. Betting on yourself is going to help you reach your dreams. Release any tension. Okay, that's really bad for you to carry tension. Let that go, and let your light shine. Okay, it's really, the universe seems to be buoying you up here, Libra. Have you had a bit of a crisis of confidence lately? Are you feeling a little bit low, like you need a bit of a bolster in terms of your confidence and your feel-good factor? The universe is really trying to give it to you, so I hope you will accept that. And I'll leave that energy with you. Thank you for joining me. Please do give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Scorpio then. Welcome, Scorpio. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good with you. We're looking at who's coming towards you, Scorpio. So who is coming towards you? Ooh, you might have a Leo coming towards you, or Scorpio. It could be somebody around your birthday. Somebody, okay, somebody may reach out on your birthday. Would it help Scorpio to know about who's coming towards them, please, universe, for their wisdom, peace, clarity, highest good? Who is coming towards Scorpio? Somebody new, somebody old. Let's see. Okay. Right, 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Be dealing with fire sign. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, 3 of Cups. Oh, lots of cups here. Devil. Six of Pentacles, dealing with a Libra, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like I had a really similar reading coming out earlier on. Are you dealing with a Capricorn? Almost exactly the same spread, actually. I feel this is somebody who is probably going to be new to you, Scorpio. Somebody new. They've come out of a relationship, I feel. They're looking ahead into the future, wondering what's next for them. They're having a good time, all right? They're going out, enjoying the social side of things, enjoying the freedom, even though they're still carrying a bit of baggage from whatever it was that happened before. They could have a slightly sort of addictive personality. They might be, you know, maybe overindulging in some kind of way. They just need to be conscious of that. They are somebody who will notice your worth, make sure that you're treated in the way that you deserve, okay, is what's coming out here. And they will pamper you a little bit, look after you a little bit. They see you as value. They like it if you look after yourself, and I don't just mean how you look, although that could be part of it, but you know, you look after self-care in terms of, you know, relaxation, taking time with your friends, in reading a book, doing things that are good for your soul. They notice that you look after yourself in that way, and they like it, okay? And I do think this can lead to some sort of a new love relationship, new partnership, new love coming through for you. And it will come through baby steps, okay? Little gestures here and there where this person turns up and offers that to you. Okay. Let's have a look. Anything else to clarify around who this person is that's coming in towards Scorpio, please, universe? Yeah, somebody who's going to come in with a bit of a fiery passion, actually. You might be dealing with an earth sign, Scorpio. You might be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It might create a bit of a stir amongst your friends. They might have something to say about this for some reason. They might not be quite sure about this person. There is definitely a bit of an addictive energy, obsessive energy, possessive energy. So watch out for that. There could be some other influence around this person, energy around this person, which isn't overly positive. Okay, so just please be careful on that one. I feel I need to just point that out. Let's have a look at time frame. When's this person going to come towards Scorpio, please, universe? When's this person coming towards Scorpio? Okay, this person, this person, Scorpio, is going to be a bit in and out, okay? They're going to be a bit confusing. They're going to be showing up and giving you attention and passion, and then they might disappear again. So please do bear that in mind. They'll be around soon, and then they might disappear and then come back again later. Very sporadic energy around the time frame coming through for this person, okay? Let's get some advice for you in relation to this connection. Advice for the highest good of Scorpio, please, universe. I am looking forward to getting some food after this. I am hungry. Remember, you can't change anybody, okay? So if you think this is somebody you might be able to tame and settle them down, universe is saying just watch out for that. Have some faith that the right person will come along for you. Okay, try not to get too upset about somebody who might be being confusing, blowing hot and cold. They're a bit obsessive. They don't want to let you go, but they're also not really committing. And trust your intuition. This is definitely a situation where your gut will let you know. Look out, don't look out for red flags as such, but when you see them, don't ignore them. They will present themselves, and there's a reason why, okay? So take that on board. All right, Scorpio. Let me know if you think you might know who this person is. Or come back and tell me if it transpires this way. Yeah, please drop me a like if the reading resonated for you, if it helped you, you like the clarity of it, the style of it. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you again. Right, and now we're moving on to Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius. Hope all is well with you. Hope you're feeling good today. Everything's all right in the world where you are. And yeah, we're looking at the person who's coming towards you, Sagittarius. So who is coming towards Sagittarius? What would it help Sagittarius to know? Would it bring them wisdom, clarity, understanding around this situation, or just to know who's coming? Will it be somebody new, somebody they already know, somebody from the past? Will it be more than one person? We just had 2 people coming in. Was it for Libra? I think Libra just had 2 people coming in. All right, so Sagittarius then. Who's coming towards Sagittarius? 2, 3. Okay. Could be an Aries coming towards you. Let's see. We've got the 4, we've got the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, Lovers, and the 10 of Wands. Okay. Sagittarius, I think there's somebody from your past where there was a very unbalanced relationship. It wasn't equal. There wasn't equal energy and effort being put in. It was very one-sided, okay, one-sided and not good. This person might not have treated it like it was serious, but they have a lot of regret now, okay? They probably didn't realise what they had and how good it was. They're now regretful of it. They've got anxiety. They're knowing that they've lost you. They really are up at night thinking about this. They're reflecting on the fact that, they really, really messed up. They should have done things differently. They should have done more. They shouldn't have done some of the things that they did do that they do regret. They didn't know what they had when they had it, okay, Sagittarius, and now they are feeling like they'll never have the same connection with anybody else, and they would really like to win your favour again. However, I think they're having problems in their personal life. They have got all these things that are cropping up out of the blue, which are coming, sometimes things do happen all at once in life, don't they? It's one of those times for this person where everything's just really getting on top of them. Sometimes, I don't know, your car might break at the same time as your boiler breaks, at the same time that your grandma gets sick, or, all of these things, sometimes they pile up that, you might find out that you need to move out of the house you're renting or whatever it might be, okay? There's lots of things all piling up on this person, and they're just super burdened and they don't quite know how to cope at the moment. So they might not really be able to do anything to move forward towards you, but they want to be back in your favour. This person wants to be back in your favour. Okay. Could have been an issue around money, where they maybe took some money from you, or they haven't been fair with money. Not for everybody, but it could be the case. Or perhaps they felt there was unequal earnings. Not that that should matter, but sometimes it causes a bit of friction or difficulty. Could be something around that caused the problem. Okay, that's too many, but I'm going to take that one. What's that one? Yeah, they've got something they want to say to you. They want to have some grown-up communication with you. This person's definitely working on their healing, overcoming whatever problems they've had. They don't quite know how to move forward at the moment, but they're seeing things quite differently. They're seeing things more from your perspective now, and how they've behaved and how wrong it really was. So I think you're likely to know who this person is, Sagittarius, if this is your reading. I do think you would know. So I'm going to look at the time frame now. So when is this person going to come towards Sagittarius, please, universe? When will they come towards Sagittarius? Yeah, during the winter time, in less than a month, there'll be some communication from them. Yeah, within a month again is coming out. Did you fall out in August? Was there a problem in August? I think it's going to come in when you're not expecting it, but the progress might be a bit slow. Is coming out there. I've just seen 11:11, by the way. Yes, it's going to take a bit of time. Let's get some advice for you. Listen to your body. Are you feeling a bit stressed? Are you feeling unwell? If your body's saying slow down, slow down. If you think there's something a bit wrong, please go and get checked. Listen to your body. Okay, so it's clearly coming out for you. Trust your gut. Listen to your intuition. Breathe through the guilt. If there's anything you feel guilty about, let it go. Don't dwell on the past. Enjoy your life. It's special. Yeah, you've got to let things from the past go, all right? You've got to let those things go. All right, Sagittarius, I hope that's helpful. And look forward to seeing you again. Please do drop a like if you did find the video or the reading helpful today. And please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Okay. Right then, so now we're on to Capricorn, my fellow Earth sign. Hope you're all right today, Capricorn. I hope you've had a nice weekend. And yeah, so we are looking at the person coming towards you. Could be more than one person. We want to know, is it somebody from your past, somebody new? What are they like? What are their intentions? We'll see what we can sort of get underneath in terms of this person, Capricorn. Okay. Who's coming towards Capricorn, please, universe? Who is coming towards Capricorn? Okay, we've got the Nine of Swords, the Sun, the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the Six of Cups. Okay. Okay, right. Well, Capricorn, I think there's somebody who you might have felt was playing you a little bit. They might have had a bit of a player energy around them. They may have been in and out, showing attention, going away again. They may have caused you an awful lot of anxiety. They may be somebody that you kept thinking about at night and wondering what was going on with them. Were they going to, you know, disappear or come back, or what was going on? What did they really mean? You know, did they genuinely mean what they said to you, or were they just, you know, playing you? And I think you started to realise perhaps this person was playing you. They are going to come back around again. I think there could be a message around a birthday. It could trigger a message. And they're going to say to you, you know, they're going to give you news of their children, ask about how your children are, or, you know, just talk to you just generally about things they've been up to. They're going to express to you that they had a really good time with you. They like being with you. They like your personality, your energy. They're going to tell you how, you know, you made them feel good. And I think, you know, try and, you know, get back into your good books, shall we say. And I think they're going to ask to see you face to face. They're going to say, like, sorry for disappearing. I want to see you again. Can I take you out? They might offer to take you somewhere in their car, travel towards you. But they just keep thinking back about your connection, and they're going to try and come back around. Okay, there's a reason why this person came into your life. They caused you a lot of stress and strain. But there was a learning from it, and I do think you got stronger and learned from it. You may well not want to let this person back, but I do think they are going to reach out, Capricorn. Okay, so universe, what else can you tell us about this person that's going to come back towards Capricorn, please? Yeah, this person's kind of hit their rock bottom. They feel defeated. They probably think that you actually won't accept them again. They realise that maybe they've sort of cooked their goose, but they're going to give it a try. Bit cheeky, this person, I think, Capricorn. They're definitely going to come in to start something new through a conversation with you. Yeah, I think you might be dealing with an Aries. Somebody's going to come back around again. Somebody will start to talk to you about the future, what they want for the future, and thinking that you might be in it. They see you as somebody, yeah, really, really special, a different connection than they've ever felt with anybody else, somebody of higher worth than the relationships they've had before. That's all the messages that they're going to come back in with. You know, almost like as well, oh, we're meant to be. They might play on the fact that maybe you are a little bit spiritual, you know. It was written in the stars, we're meant to be, it felt just right, you know, I feel like we're meant to see each other again, all that sort of thing they may say. Just watch out for it. You'll know in your own heart whether it's right or wrong. But yeah, this person will give it another try. Okay, so let's have a look at when this person might come in towards you, Capricorn. So universe, when is this person likely to reach out and come towards Capricorn? When is this person likely to reach out and come towards Capricorn? Okay, I think it might be quite soon, sooner than you think. When you're not expecting it and you just thought, ah, this person's disappeared, they didn't really mean it, they're a player, they're going to pop back in again. Could be just in December, actually, around a holiday, or around the autumn as well, over the winter months. I think it's going to give you some sort of satisfaction to hear from them again, honestly, Capricorn, even though I think you probably got over this now and don't really, you know, you won't really give them a lot of time. I think, you know, it's quite satisfying, isn't it, to see somebody coming back again. Something else clearly hasn't gone quite right for them. Not that you want that to happen for anybody, but yes, I suppose it will be a bit of an ego boost. This person might pop back into your inbox, but just be a bit wary of it. I don't think they're, you know, leopards and spots, you know, and all that kind of thing. They're unlikely to have changed, and yeah, I think the player side of them will still be, you know, part of who they are. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, Capricorn. Just love to know if that makes sense to you, that resonates. If there's somebody in your background who you think might pop into your inbox based on that little story that we've just told with the tarot, please do let me know. Please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to have any kind of support, and I would love to see you again. If you'd like to join me, switch on that notification bell, as well as subscribing. So see you again. And now we are on to Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius. Do hope you're doing well. So we are looking at who's coming towards you, Aquarius. Who is that? Who will it be? Will it be somebody from your past? Will it be somebody that you have not met yet? Is it your next lover? Your future husband or wife? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So what universe would it help Aquarius to know for their highest good? Wisdom, peace, clarity and understanding. 3 more shuffles, please. 1, 2, 3, we've got the Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. We've got the World, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the Tower. Oh, you've got somebody coming towards you who I think they're just coming out of another relationship. They're trying to move on. They've been in a relationship with somebody who was super attractive but didn't behave very well, and it just obliterated them in terms of their self-confidence, their finances. They were just left in a bad way, like they didn't know if they'd ever pick themselves up again, is how they were feeling after this connection ended. But they would love new love. That's a very peaceful love. They'd want to just have peace and no drama in their life. But the problem is with this person who's coming in, they don't know how to move forward because they're emotionally tied up in knots over whatever it was that happened. And I do think it's going to sabotage this connection. Yeah, I think you're going to have difficulty getting through to this person. I think they want love, but they don't know how to show it, how to accept it even, and how to, feel that they could ever commit again. They're frightened of doing that. They feel something bad will happen. And so, the story plays out, something bad will happen, unfortunately, in this connection. But I think they were married before, and I think now it's made them feel afraid, Aquarius, of marriage and commitment and all of that stuff. It's we see it time and time again. It's just part of what happens. Unfortunately, we get burnt, and then we're wary to go back there. I think somebody recently used the analogy of a little cat that gets water thrown over it. It's not likely to go back to that place again. It thinks it'll get water thrown over it again. It's a bit like, might not want to get married again or have a commitment. I'm going to get hurt again. It's just, it's natural, isn't it? Yeah, once again, we've got this energy of not knowing how to move forward. Yeah, just blind to what to do. Therefore, kind of stay single, and actually might even be a little bit deceptive in how they communicate. So watch out for this person, Aquarius. Watch out for this person. And one more. They want to move on into a better place. They just don't know how. They just don't know how. Okay, so let's have a look at time frame. When's this person going to reach out to Aquarius, please, universe? When are they likely to reach out or come towards Aquarius? Yeah, I think you might have an expectation around it, and it just takes a long time to get any progress going. It feels like they come rushing in, but then there's no progress. Yeah, a bit frustrating. But that's classic of somebody who's scared of commitment, isn't it? They're there, but it's not really going anywhere. Let's get some advice. Advice for Aquarius in this connection, please, universe. Advice for Aquarius in this connection. Yeah. To an extent, this person needs love. They need to know that somebody else will be solid and, not hurt them. So it is possible that with some very, great patience, you may be able to move forward with this person, but it's going to be difficult. Like, it's going to be needed to be treated with care and patience. Okay, you're going to know in your gut if this can go anywhere and if it's right or wrong. Okay, so trust your gut, Aquarius. It's going to serve you well. All right, listen to what it's telling you. If it feels right, then it will be right. If it feels wrong, or there's things that feel like are worrying to you, take notice of it. Okay, it's always going to serve you well. Your own intuition. The answers are always inside of you, your own self. Okay. Right, thank you for joining me, Aquarius. Please do like the video, give me a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe so you can come and find me again. Would love that. Switch on that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Okay, thank you. And now we're moving to Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. Hope you're doing well. I always feel bad for Pisces that they come to, usually they're at the end of the readings, the last sign. I'll try and do you justice, Pisces. So we're looking at the person who's coming towards you, whether it's somebody old, somebody new, whether it's more than one person, what are their intentions, what's likely to happen, and then we'll look at time frame around that, Pisces, and also some advice for you too. Okay, so what would it help Pisces to know, please, for the highest good in terms of who is coming towards them, universe? Who is coming towards Pisces, please? Who's coming towards Pisces? Okay, we've got the King of Wands, we've got Strength, Nine of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, King of Cups, and King of Pentacles. Okay. Well, seeing a few people on the table. Sorry for the silence, just trying to work this one through in my own mind. I think for some people that there's been a third party situation, a affair, a cheating, something going on. One person is single, okay, that is maybe of interest around you. One person, I feel, is karmically connected to somebody, or to you actually, karmically connected to you, but maybe with somebody else, okay? It's causing a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. It's causing things to be held back, not move forward. It's going to require strength to deal with this situation, because I feel the person you really want is not available. But these two people are still around you, okay? They're the two people still trying to come towards you, still want to be in your energy. They still see your value, they still like you. And one person in particular is very persuasive, shall we say, sexually. One person can give you security in a future and the other person cannot. But the one person that you feel very, very attracted to is, unfortunately, the person who isn't available and cannot give you a future. And it's just heartbreaking if you're going through this, Pisces. I'm ever so sorry. I know this is not going to be for everybody. What else can you share, please, universe, around who is coming towards Pisces? I see two people here around Pisces. Yeah, there's one person who's kind of playing you. You feel trapped in this because you really, really like them, and they're a bit devious. They're possibly cheating on their partner. Don't like readings like this. Yeah, no good will come of that one, okay? No good will come of it. It's painful, but try and move away from it is the advice. I'm going to get some proper advice in a minute. Sorry, drop the cards on the floor. Yeah, that needs to come to an end. Death card's just shown itself to me. You need to move on, okay? Move on from that, because it's not going to help you. And it's easy for me to say, isn't it, when your heart's tied up? It's difficult, but you know, you need to try and let that one go. It's not going to Nothing good will come of it, okay? Let's have a look at the time frames around this situation, please, universe. I think the person that wants you, that is available, but you're struggling to commit to that one because you've got this other person that you are thinking of, they really want to move forward. They're going to be expressing very quickly how much they want things to move forward with you, you know, in the coming months even. The other one, yeah, I just don't feel that the other one, they'll keep popping back to see you, but they're not going to commit in this lifetime, okay? So it's down to you really to end it, because they are not going to. If they will keep seeing you if it suits them, but they are not going to leave their existing partner, and it's not the right time for you to be with that particular person. Okay, very complicated timeline, but situation there. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice for you. I do hope you're not dealing with that, Pisces. Let me know in the comments. I actually hope that reading doesn't resonate. What advice is there for Pisces, please, universe? What advice is there for Pisces? Yeah, just try and have confidence in yourself. Speak up when you think something's not right. Be assertive, draw your boundaries. Try and do things you enjoy. Find the lighter side of things. I think this whole thing's been incredibly stressful. Focus on the good things. Focus on what you want going forward, leaving, you know, anything behind that really isn't serving you. And, you know, things will start to get better for you. Yeah, and you know the answers in yourself. So I think if there is this person around you that's not really serving you well, you know that, okay? You don't need me to tell you, or the universe through the cards. You already know it, Pisces. So pay attention to that, and good luck with it. If you need a personal reading, please do reach out. And yeah, goodness me. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Please do give me a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share if you think your friends might enjoy my videos. And shall we do an Aries through Pisces? Let's have a little quick look, shall we? Okay. So this is where you watch the sign of the person or the people that you are interested in, to see what the universe might want to say in relation to that person. So Aries through Pisces, please. There's your all signs, their sign. Okay, all signs, their sign. Aries through Pisces. Sign of the person that you are interested in, to get a message about them. Okay. Aries through Pisces. All signs, their sign, please, universe. Okay. If you are dealing with an Aries, the Aries is juggling work and all that sort of thing at the moment. They're busy, but they're thinking of reaching out. Yeah, they want to go and see if they can take you out. I think they're going to offer to take you out for some fun, a nice time, you know, that kind of thing. If you're dealing with a Taurus, things were difficult with the Taurus, but they would really like to put them right. I feel like you're going to hear from the Taurus. And yeah, just don't feel bad about what happened. Just try and, you know, take some learning from it and move on. Give yourself some credit around what has happened here. I think they really are going to make a gesture to try and put things right. Okay, if you're dealing with a Gemini, I think the Gemini is feeling a bit conflicted and feels like they need to make a decision, and they feel indecisive, but they're not really sharing that with you. So that's an underneath the surface kind of feeling going on with them. If you feel something's not right around this connection, the universe is saying speak up, talk to them about it, and let them know how you're feeling. Okay. If you're dealing with a Cancer, Cancer is just really, really drawn to you. They want to have new experiences with you, particularly perhaps intimately. They could be coming back towards you, or they could be, you know, going towards you as a new relationship. Yeah, just enjoy it. Focus on what's good. It feels like that might be a nice thing. Cancer, yeah, have a good time. All right, so we're dealing with, or if you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo sees you as having all of the qualities that you know, they could ever want in somebody. They are missing you. They're feeling like perhaps they are out in the cold for some reason. If you're dealing with this Leo, then just know that you know the answers around this. Your intuition will tell you what's right, okay? If you are dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo may be dealing with a divorce, a legal situation, and can only offer you something small at the moment, but they will do that. If the whole situation's been quite stressful for you, please try and relax, look after yourself, check in with your body. If you need any help, take it, okay? Was that Virgo? If you are dealing with a Libra, Libra is really thinking about you all the time, but also quite anxious and not really quite knowing how to move forward with this situation. With this one, you probably just need to make sure you trust yourself and trust other people only when they've earned it, is what the message is saying, okay? If you are dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio is feeling horribly defeated. They're feeling like you're never going to accept them, want them back, forgive them, all the rest of it. They're feeling dreadful. They're focusing maybe more on the negative, and the universe is saying be positive, think about the good things rather than the anxious things. I think they're struggling to do that at the moment. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Sagittarius wants to go out and have a good time, was going to come charging in with something to say. Yeah, I think there could have been some difficulties around this connection, but don't worry, you know, you are resilient. It is possible to bounce back from this, the universe wants to say. Okay, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, Capricorn's got their guard up still after a bit of conflict that's gone on. You know, you need to just stop perhaps beating yourself up about whatever it was that happened. Be kind to yourself, move on from it. Something needs to be put to bed here and laid to rest so that you can move forward together. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, this person might have been a bit flippant and perhaps not be giving you the depth of attention or communication you were looking for. This person is quite materially focused. They could be a little bit shallow and a bit frustrating, so just watch out for that. Yeah, if it's just not really kind of moving on and working, maybe just don't push on it. Just let it go if you can manage to. Okay, if you're dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces is trying to do the right thing, perhaps hold back on how they really feel because they are very passionate. There's a lot of passion there, but they do want to do the right thing. Yeah, there's strength in this person, and they're going to use that strength, I think, to create a life that's good, that will be full of love and enjoyable, but they want to do it in the right way. Okay, so that's very honourable of that Pisces. That's fantastic. Okay, good to see. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed going through it for you. Once again, if you would like the video, subscribe, all of that, would appreciate it. All of your support just helps me so much. So thank you, and I'll look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye for now.